call them the Bobcats. Come on. Come
on, Chuck.
No Giannis tonight when the Bucks face the Sixers. He suffered a calf strain on Friday, speculated he missed 4 to 6 weeks. Doc Rivers confirmed that. That was the diagnosis, but said right now there's no timetable. This is the second time, as you know, that he's dealt with a right calf issue this season. Missed 8 games in December. Doc also said they're not shutting Giannis down. Our front office insiders with us, Bobby Marks. Yes, Bobby.
Mr. Marks.
We cannot live without you this time of year. First, what would you advise Milwaukee to do in this situation with a trade deadline bearing down upon us?
Yeah, I would probably disagree with Doc on this. I would shut Giannis down here, and here's why. They're 3-11 when Giannis doesn't play, and that will likely continue based on him being out probably 4 to 6 weeks here. They are the 5th oldest team in the NBA. They potentially could have a really good lottery pick. They have the least favorable of their own, or New Orleans. That potentially could be a top 6, top 5 pick here. Here's the other thing, too, Hannah. There's one player on this roster that have been drafted in the first round by Milwaukee, Giannis. There's only 2, him and Andre Jackson Jr., who they've drafted all together. So this is a roster that is in need of a high lottery pick here. And then finally, a player that's had an injury to his calf twice in the last 6 weeks. If the goal is to move him down the road, I do not want him coming back premature and potentially risking what we can get down in this offseason in a trade.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is you never know what's going to happen with the lottery. I mean, you look at what happened with Dallas last year. Spears, what do you have your eye on here?
You know, I talked to a couple of different GMs about it, and this is certainly a complicated situation because you're talking about not only one of the best players in the league, but you're talking about a 31-year-old who's had a lot of injury problems and has a big contract. And then if you're picking between Giannis and, say, a potential #1 pick, what do you do? 2 of the GMs told me that if you're going to trade for Giannis and give up, as what Bobby mentioned, one of those coveted picks, you better know that over the next 4 to 5 years, you're going to be having a team with him to compete for a championship, or it's going to be a moot point.
Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree with Mr. Marks. Mr. Marks obviously has all the information.
Mr. Marks. Not Bobby.
I think it's best to shut him down at this point. Mind you, the teams that he wants to go to and that could trade for him aren't in a rush and hitting the panic button to do it right now.
And that's
like
the key.
The New York Knicks. They don't need to make a move right now. If the Spurs or Houston Rockets or even somebody throwing out OKC, like they don't need to make this move right now. And the teams that are getting him, not sure if he's going to be healthy right away and be able to change or turn it around right now for them to be in playoff contention or help them be contenders this season.
Completely agree. I think that's the key. It's the desperation factor because if you look at the East, everyone feels like we're wide open. If we just have health and we're playing well, we can maybe come out of the East.
Yeah.
Anybody in the West that's probably top 8 feels like they have a shot to maybe make some noise in the postseason. So I feel like waiting until maybe the offseason will be better just because there's only one champion every year.
Right.
Everyone else will be more desperate because right now it seems like the NBA is in assessment mode. The Rockets, we might be able to win. The Spurs, we might be able to win without a Giannis already. Now come offseason, like we need a Giannis.
But you know what scares me about that if I'm the Bucks? What if you wait to the draft lottery and that team that was willing to do a deal with you wants, oh, shoot, we got the #1 pick now. We got the #2, #3 pick.
No,
we're good.
Again, it's so
We're good.
Yeah,
We're
but
going to
that's
take
one
AJ.
team out of like.
No, there's like 5 or 6 really good players now. They might say, you know what?
There is a really good draft class, but they're not a Giannis yet. I feel like it's hard to pass up on a Giannis Antetokounmpo type player, regardless of what players are coming out of that draft.
Like the known factor, yeah. But this is a generational draft class.
Sure.
That's the way a lot of people are talking about it. So, Bobby.
Like 20 years younger than him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's nice, though.
Let's get back to Mr. Marks. If you're in the Bucks front office, how are you handling trade calls from other teams? You know, you're picking up the phone. What are you doing at this point?
I'm doing what the Boston Celtics did in 2013, Hannah, and I was on the end of that. What Boston did was they started making calls on Paul Pierce at the February trade deadline. They didn't make a deal until June, and if I'm Milwaukee, I'm engaging with teams right now, and I'm getting an idea as far as what I can get in a Giannis package. I guess we still use notebooks right now. I'm putting my notes in a notebook, and I'm going to go back to in June and May and see where those teams are and then reassess it. Because here's what happens, and we see this every May and June. When teams lose in the playoffs, there is a knee-jerk reaction. We saw it with the Houston Rockets. They went out and traded for Kevin Durant. They saw it with my Brooklyn Nets. We traded for Paul Pierce and and Kevin Garnett. So there is a knee-jerk reaction to it. And I think the other thing what Mark is saying about Atlanta, there's a hesitancy for teams that potentially could have really good picks to trade them right now until you know what they're going to be. And finally, if you're looking at a team like San Antonio is going to want to go through the playoffs with De'Aaron Fox and Stefan Castle and Victor and Dylan Harper before they can kind of reassess where they are with their roster.
That makes a lot of sense. Now, is there a single person here who thinks Giannis should stay?
For the rest of the season?
Not I.
Yes, but eventually he's gone.
Yeah, nah.
He's done what he's needed to do.
It's time. It's time.
He won a championship, consistent. He's good. Respect.
Yeah. It's time to go.
Oh, you said he's throwing up the deuces.
Gotta go.
He gone.
Mr. Marks, we'll see you later. Coming up, Nikola Jokic. He's going to miss his 15th straight game tonight as the Nuggets host the Pistons. It's been 4 weeks since he suffered that bone bruise in his left knee, and he's been having, and the bar is really high, one of the best seasons of his career, averaging a triple-double, 30 points, 12 rebounds, 11 dimes a game as we bring in senior insider Shams Charania. What's the Nuggets' timeline, by the way, Shams, for his return?
And I'm told the Denver Nuggets will reevaluate Nikola Jokic in about a week. He is making great progress. He's in the ramp-up phase of his return to play process. But this is the Denver Nuggets team as well as Nikola Jokic that are partnering and working together on weighing the team's long-term health and success over the course of the entire season, more than just him being eligible for postseason awards like MVP and All-NBA. So potentially forfeiting that as part of keeping him ready for the entire season and not just back and then missing more time. This is a Nuggets team that's played so well without him, keeping their heads well above water. They're 9-5 without Jokic since he went down a month ago. A year ago, they were 4-8 without Nikola Jokic. They were third in the Western Conference when Jokic got hurt. They remain third in the Western Conference now as Jokic does near close toward a return.
Yeah, and just to amplify what you're saying, Shams, we have 3 more games that he could miss. That's including tonight before he would be ineligible for yet another postseason award. Thanks, Shams. We're back with you in a bit, but let's go over here to Chiney and Danny. So listen, he mentioned how well the Nuggets have been playing without the MVP. How they been getting it done, Chiney?
2 words for you. Peyton Swatson.
There you go.
Peyton Swatson.
Okay.
I know a couple weeks ago he was player of the week, but more importantly, without Jokic, he's been averaging 23 points per game. But don't sleep on his defense. He is a clutch time lockdown defender. And let's get to the breakdown so we can see how he gets it done. Here, first and foremost, he's down low, fights across, doesn't settle. Sometimes people will be like, switch, switch, switch.
Physicality.
Instead, he's physical and he contests. Oh, there we go. To the utmost degree, alters the shot. You gotta love that, especially with less than a minute left. Again, this time versus 76ers. You're gonna see how committed he is. 14 seconds left in overtime. Peyton Swatson is gonna be able to recover and alter this, swat it out of there. And that's huge for them because with the margin being so much smaller without Jokic, these things lead to big gains. And this is what I've been talking about. The Long Beach legend. I love that, J-Joe. 1 for 17. That's what he's holding opponents in clutch time. So he's been impressive on the defensive end.
I like him. Great kid, but I got 2 words for you. Killer Cade.
Oh, there we go.
He's got his hands full tonight. He's coming
tonight.
into Detroit right now. Cade Cunningham is an MVP caliber player, and he's been playing like it. Obviously, coming off the screens, offensively and defensively, and facilitating. Getting off the screen right here, he's got Cooper Flag. Very good defensive young rookie, but he still is a rookie. Come here, young fella. You're not ready for this just yet.
Ooh.
Little spin cycle, over the top, float. This is what he does. He plays at his own pace, doesn't speed up. Notice he's got a smaller guard on him right now. Trying to pick him up full court, trying to be a gnat. He says, all right, I'm going to get the ball up. I'm going to get to my spot. Come here, young little guy. I'm going to see if you can guard me in the post right here.
Say young blood.
Come here, little guy. Little one dribble, pull, right hook over the left shoulder. Easy money. He's a mismatch problem for all guards guarding him and big men, whoever's matched up with him. And as you can see, 103 points in clutch time. I had him as clutch time player of the year, so I'm looking pretty good on my picks this year. But Killer Cade is going to give Peyton Watson his hands full tonight.
So, Hannah, we have a strength on strength. Great defense
Yeah, we do.
in clutch time versus great offense in clutch time.
I can't wait for this tonight. 3rd most odds in the NBA for MVP behind SGA and
Yeah, put him in
Tyrese
there.
Maxey. Hey, Spears, you've been like sitting here. Come on, just hanging out.
Kicking it.
All right, so
I haven't been invited to go
so
to
you've
the
been,
LED.
you've been absorbing all
I
this
got
knowledge.
bad knees and everything.
We keep you here, keep you safe.
Which of these two teams do you think has a better chance to go to the finals in this good matchup that we're seeing?
Thunder still in the league?
Yeah. But I mean, I was just going to ask you about these two.
No chance for either one of them.
Either.
If the Thunder is still in the league,
Okay.
then Denver
All right.
and the rest of the West is
All right.
Detroit.
Anybody want to
Okay,
go
wait,
with this?
So wait, are you standing? What is your answer?
So he says Detroit because the
Detroit.
So you're saying Detroit?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Why? The East is wide open. The
Yeah.
West.
Of these
So
two.
that's what.
All right. What do you guys think?
Crazy enough for me, as much as I love Cade and Detroit, I think Denver at full health, they're the only team that can give OKC a run for their money. So I would think they have the better odds to get to the finals than the Detroit Pistons. The East is wide open. The New York Knicks are really good to me. They're clear favorite. I like what Boston has done. I even like what Philly's done when Joel Embiid is healthy. They're a dark horse. But Denver, they've shown a lot of character, especially with their guys being out. Christian Brown has been down. Cam Johnson's been down. Aaron Gordon's been down. Jamal Murray's kicked it up a notch. Peyton Watts kicked it up a notch. So when they get those guys back and healthy, that is a team that's a tough challenge to be reckoned with if you're any team in the West, especially OKC.
Hannah, you know what my
Yes.
favorite position to be is on NBA Today? Tie break.
Yes, I know. I do know that.
We've got Denver. My tie break is the Denver Nuggets.
Okay, there you go.
How many
Hey.
games did they push the Thunder to last year?
7.
7. I do believe that was probably where we saw a bit of Jokic's humanity, and I do feel like they're motivated and they're better. And I want to see the Pistons win some meaningful games, this iteration of the Pistons, in the postseason.
Yeah.
Once they do that, then I feel like they can own the East. But right now, we know what we can count on. Nikola Jokic is the best player in basketball, the most impactful for how much he generates for his team. They have depth. He's going to be rested later on. I'm
that's a
gonna
point,
tie
yeah.
break in Denver.
Save this video.
Here we
Save
go.
it.
Hey, don't worry.
Okay.
We'll flip
This
it.
video.
I like to be
We'll clip it.
motivation.
But
Go Detroit.
You guys have some breaking news. Apparently, that's what my producers are telling us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here we go. So Shams Charania is back with us, but wait. Oh yeah, apparently we're breaking news to you, Shams. I am told that you're officially being named to play in the upcoming All-Star Celebrity Game.
Yeah, Sean.
Let's go.
Oh, snap.
Can he play?
Let's get it. That's always been a dream for me, Hannah, so I appreciate it.
Congratulations,
You know,
bro.
between the trade deadline and the celebrity game, I mean, now I realize I have a lot of ramp up to do. I have a lot of
you
work to
do.
do. So I
Got your
gotta get
hands
to the
full.
gym.
All right, give us a
I gotta
self-scouting.
represent.
You got to give us a self-scout. Oh, there he's
you go.
gone. And now he's back.
I'm a shooter. I can handle the ball.
He gets some shots
and I
up
can
in here.
make my floaters. Shout out Danny Green.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sean's been getting some work in out here. in the
Maybe that
studio.
had something to do with.
Oh, wait. Well,
I don't
let's
know.
judge. Let's see.
Knock it down, look smooth.
I need to see a defender in front of him. But
Got the friendly roll.
Got
There we
good
go.
balance.
Yeah, no, we
the
gotta-
serve is great.
Is it Papa shot or is it
I
slap?
was going to see. Oh, well, there we go. Pop a
Look.
shot with.
Can't sleep on Sean.
Shams, I have a question. Shams,
Wow.
are you going for MVP? I feel like you need to go for MVP, Shams.
I know.
If I'm playing, if I get the minutes, I'm 100% gonna be out there trying to put numbers up. That's for
Let's
sure.
go.
Numbers.
Let it fly, kid. Let it
Shams.
fly.
It's all over under.
I hear you were cut by your high school team.
Oh.
But I know another Chicago Hooper. No, another Chicago Hooper faced the same adversity, and look what happened. to
Michael
him.
Jordan.
So
Michael
there you
Shams.
go. I mean,
Michael Shams.
Is this other team like? Are they in trouble?
I realized
Is it
I
gonna be
was
a
not
Shams
Michael Jordan,
vengeance?
so I had to do this instead.
Maybe your
Hey, they got
game is
good
more
players in
built for
Chicago.
It's
celebrity.
never
that's-
too
that's
late,
tough.
Shams. It's never
Shams,
too late.
It's tough to make a team in
next time you're in
Chicago.
studio, we're gonna get these shots up. We got you, Shams.
By the way, Buster
Come
Olney
on,
is
Shanae. I need you to ramp. I need you to help me ramp up. I need you to help me ramp it up. You know?
right.
I need you to defend me. All that.
Better get in that
We'll be
snow and
ready.
start running around, getting shape.
He has a very tough
ready for
coach,
that.
by the
Get your
way.
lungs ready.
Buster Olney said Mookie Betts is going to be your coach. How about that?
Oh.
Young
Oh,
Mook.
yeah. That's some championship DNA right there. All right, Shams.
Congrats.
Yeah, Shams.
Get to work.